But I got beefs, and we call it red flags. I got some flags right here. These are actual challenge flags that I chuck at the screen by different beefs. And then I throw it over to my friends at the breakfast table, and they decide, am I right? Am I approved? Am I denied? Whatnot? Let's just get right into this, because my gears are grinding on a few things. First off, I have to flag Josh Rosen for being too cocky. I've seen enough of it, the football jerk, because I've also seen over the years quarterbacks who are way too brash, way too confident, they do not work out in the NFL. Just tweet that out right now, because I can see this kid's whole future already. Just wait. Rosen will probably say something before the draft like, he wants to be a football player, an entertainer, and an icon. First warning sign, he's a bust. Then, watch this. The second he's drafted, he's going to walk right up to the owner and say something arrogant like, I'm the best decision this organization has ever made. Classic buyer beware. And then, just wait till he gets on the field. When Rosen gets on the field, I'll bet you he'll be doing something very unleader-like, like dancing in the end zone after a touchdown during a preseason game. He'll do it. Or, I don't know, running down the field doing a championship belt celebration that he'll then lead to a huge corporate endorsement. Bus City, population Rosen. Now, inevitably, Rosen will become another celebrity-obsessed quarterback, probably be standing in the huddle in a big game, pointing out a beloved Canadian comedian in the crowd instead of thinking about the upcoming play. Cocky stuff right there. And sure, Rosen's father, really successful, but you know Josh will inevitably rebel and tell his old man that he doesn't want his life. It is a nightmare. That will happen. Mark my words. The signs are all there, and they just scream, stay away. I'm cocky. I'm greedy, so I'm actually going to throw 2 flags like Josh Rosen would to double my pleasure. Guys, back over to you. I don't like it.
Challenge accepted. I agree with you. I think this thing that, him saying he wants to win 6, maybe 7 titles. What do you want him to say? The alternative is, I'm just happy to be here, and I don't want that in my quarterback. I want that.
That's what I'm saying.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm going with the guy with the passion, the guy who's confident. That's what you need at the quarterback position. I love where his attitude is. I do think he can be a little bit more humble. Nevertheless, we can work with this.
I like this. We can work with this. Watson said the same thing about the titles. That doesn't bother me, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And his commitment to the game, how much do you love football? How hard are you going to work? Are you going to be the first one in, the last one to leave? The fact that that's out there, there's a reason for it.
Approved, Kay?
Sure.
Yes. All right. I love when Reggie says a guy needs to be more humble wearing a $2,000 tie. Here we go.
It's not $2,000.
$2,500, my fault. Panic across the pallet this week when we learned that the Color Rush jerseys we know and love won't be waiting for us on Thursday nights anymore. We're not sure. We're sure of this. Don't do this. Don't mess with the rush. Because never mind Ezekiel Elliott, Kareem Hunt. You ask me, the rushing champ every year is a Technicolor bell cow named Roy G. Biv.
Boy.
That's my guy. Color Rush jerseys, they're the best. They're like the Rock's movies. Even the really bad ones sort of work. In fact, the bad ones are the best ones. The worse they are, the better they are. And don't tell me this thing I've been hearing about, well, they're going to be scattered throughout the week now. No. You got to know where and when the rush is lurking. You cannot just kick back on a lazy Sunday, throw on the DirecTV, and get ambushed by that beast. Whoa, I didn't know that was coming. I didn't know those were my Seahawks. That's what you need on Thursday. Thursday night's the watering hole. You know the wild rush will be gathering there. You expect it. Now, maybe it's been a long week on Thursday night. You want to have a few beers and you want to watch some ketchup and mustard hit each other. I respect it. Or maybe you've already had a few beers and you want to watch some Donner and Blitz and it's very festive. Personally, guys, I like to flip on the tube and find Nemo and Dory on the same show. That's the color rush I'm talking about. Thursday night is sacred, and it has always been really colorful. Cheers, Seinfeld, Night Court, Knots Landing, Wings. It's family ties. And if you say you're moving the rush, I say sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. I am more passionate about the color rush than a 50-year-old curler in a denim shirt and a Maple Leafs hat is about the band rush. Exit the Warrior, but never the colors. Keep Color Rush in the limelight. Guys, I even have a Color Rush flag. How cool is this thing? It's green. This is better than the original flag. Coming into your living room. I hit the camera. Oh, no. I'm going to get Color Rushed off the stage. Our stage manager's cardiac arrest. Somebody call a doctor. Guys, back over to you.
I accept this. I love this. I like the Color Rush. It's parody.
Yes.
It's something different. It makes it stand out. I like it.
I accept it. I like the Color Rush. Please do not get rid of it. I think this makes the NFL that much more fun. And it gives fans a chance to look and see something a little bit different. I think the uniforms are dope. I wish I could still get a chance to wear the uniforms, but I say keep it.
Same people who roll their eyes about the color rush are the people who are upset the color rush is gone. You can't make anybody happy. Keep the color rush.
Keep the color rush.
Keep the color rush.
They were selling them for good causes after the season. They were raising money for charity with it. It's all for, they should do that.
And Twitter complains about it. Have we talked to one player, Reggie included, who doesn't love the color rush?
Every player loves it.
And they love them.
Every player wishes they could wear them more, actually.
Incredible. That's what we do. Keep them in Thursday night. That's the hallowed ground. Guys, this is the last one, and I do this from a place of love. I don't want to throw this flag, but I think I should. I think it will make us stronger. Let's talk about Schrager for a second.
Uh-oh.
A beautiful football mind. Peter really knows how to explain things to the viewer. He's great at it. Like, for example, explaining the new buzzer on the table and how the power of that buzzer is almost omnipotent or something.
We're finally at NFL Draft Month. It is April, and this buzzer is the omnipotent, all-important buzzer.
Omnipotent. I think you definitely put the emphasis on the wrong syllable there. Omnipotent. Thank you, Peter Schrager. Now listen, I understand.
One mistake, Kyle.
I understand, and that's a great point. It is one mistake. We all got to talk for 3 hours. It's tough. I called the Browns head coach Hugh Douglas. Kay recently misused an Italian gesture that I don't think it means what she thinks it means. How about Reggie over there, Mr. Superstar? Reggie referred to the retired Reggie Wayne as the, quote, late, great Reggie Wayne. Late? What's he late for? Total access? I don't think so. Reggie Wayne alive. My point is this. It happens to all of us, certainly me, at least once a show. But Peter,
oh no.
Could it happen twice?
Oh,
same show, different segment. You go ahead and roll it.
I have the power, the omnipotent power, omnipotent power, omnipotent power, omnipotent power.
Omnipotent power.
He has the omnipotent. This is the best. I actually think it's great. In fact, I think it's incredible. Come on! You can say, hey, man, this Rams offense is going to be potent. No, man, with Brandon Cooks, it's going to be omnipotent. I like tricking out the syllables. The problem is, Peter, where does it stop? We can't be talking about the Bengals of Cincinnati, right? Or do the Colts play in Indianapolis? Ron Rivera, head coach of the Patriots, Bill Belichick. We can't do it. We cannot be on television, on a football television show, reminiscing about the 2 times Eli Manning beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I got to flag it. We cannot do it. Here's a flag, Peter. That's spelled F-L-A-G, flag. Let me toss it over to Kay Adams and Raji. What do you guys think?
You know what Kyle is? You know what Kyle is?
A hater?
A hater.
On top of being a hater, he's
some
that
glass
guy.
houses over there.
Kyle is that
Glass
guy
houses.
that sits on his couch all day, drinking beer, drinking his sorrows down, tweeting and trolling people.
Yeah.
That is Kyle. That's who you are, Kyle.
Is it hater or hater? I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it hater or hater?
You're judging pretty hard, Kyle.
Okay, I'll say this.
Omnipotent
Okay,
twice,
what would you rather be? Would you rather misemphasize a syllable, or would you rather use the same single word every single time? Producers, help me with this one. Kyle, I truly cannot stand when you talk, because let's hear what happens.
Who dis? Truly, flag.
Truly, we're going to get better.
We're raising the question of truly to the... Wow. Truly. I want him to be the jerk. I truly want that for him. Truly. It's true. I had to triple check it. You truly mean that. It's true. Truly. Trumaine Johnson. Truly. I also truly don't know if the Manziel family brought orange slices and Capri Suns for halftime. Truly.
I've never known.
Oh, you can't start a sentence that truly.
If you say truly too many times, you're lying.
Hey, at least I don't pronounce it trolley. Yeah, I know how to pronounce it. Truly, I knew how to do it.
I think you can say, I think omnipotent is actually one of the ways you can pronounce it.
K from left field.
Omnipotent, omniscient, omnipotent, omnipotent. I think you can actually say it both ways.
There's no one in the history of the English language who says
I want
omnipotent.
research. Hamilton, look it up. I think there's they're telling you there's 2 pronunciations, so.
Who's they?
The controller.
The production? Yeah, show it over to Hamilton. There's a great play called Hamilton on Broadway. Omnipotent. All right, I'll flag myself for truly, though.
I'll wear that one.
I will say, Shregs, I don't know about your hackneyed versus hackneyed.
I know, that one I'm bad with. Hackneyed and hackneyed.
I feel like Kyle has like a burner.
Love you guys. Truly love our audience.
Of course, sitting on the couch.